He just sees what's going out towards the mid-control, catching off Marky. Bubsky attacks forward, doesn't get the kill on the dropping D-side members. Dupree gets overwhelmed on the B-side by Sonic. OC follows suit on Magisk, and now it's all left as Zipex as Glaive falls all the same. 1v4 for him, one good frag found. That's as far as it might go, though.
Yeah, Sonic already deep in towards the city spawn, just setting this crossfire up, and Zip is just trying to see if he can spot anything out. So many T-side players in and around this B-side in the post plant, and no one's just giving up an angle. No one's peeking him at all. Finally, some information being gained. They all swing wide together. And for Extra Salt, that was just a nice little fake from players on B, and Extra Salt were all in the B stairs.
Smokes, Molotovs, flashes in, set piece coming in from Extra Salt. Deagle of Dupree taps up that first player. Fan can find Bubsky in the back lines, however. Dupree gets another good headshot on the player behind the likes of OC and Sonic. Will follow suit on Magis on the trade, so Zipex and Glaive got a lot of work to be done here on this clutch scenario. The USP in particular is going to be the weaker point of contact. Extra Salt again in the B-side post plant.
Glaive just trying to work off his teammate, try and see if they can get a couple more tags in, a couple more extra kills, but not to be. Marky being able to swing with his teammate from the default position, take a
placing is something that got Astralis so far in terms of their era. Faces for Marky, finding Bubsky. Magis gets 2 frags though. Bomb being dropped. Zipex with one good kill out towards side alley, and him and Magis get traded. So suddenly, it's a 2v2 scenario. Dupree quickly maintains control, so it's all left to OC to clutch it. He wins out that fight. It's down to a 1v1.
How does he play this? Try and fake the bomb plan. Actually looking to try and draw out the fight. Glaive may have just missed the timing. OC's going to be able to sneak his way through, but Glaive is pushed forward. And while he tries to get back out from mid, he gets caught in the backstab. Astralis spreading an Extra Soul going to commit.
Bang, first man in, the bomb on his back, has got to leave that for a teammate. He still finds a kill somehow, and Marky can strike in the backstab, doesn't matter. He's got JT there to clean up the rest of the players on the site. Getting that one frig on Zipex though. Able to secure the round here for Extra Salt. Astralis overwhelmed by this T-side line.
And they look impressive right now. Marky looking to even see if he can follow up out from mid. Not to be. Magis, though, probably a difficult clutch to go to. Just hold on to the AK, bring him to the next round.
Bit of the doubt in terms of winning this particular map up, potentially, but Astralis caught fat. Fang gonna try and find entry at the side alley position. AWP and CT side's gonna contest it. Marky and Fang get those kills on Zipex and Magix. So suddenly the players on side alley fall, and OC follows suit onto Glaive. Bubsky looking for his trade, but he just cannot find it. And wow, this Extra Salt side are looking so ready to win this.
They are just showing some sharpness right now on T side. OC in particular is just banging headshot after headshot. Even a bit of a hunt coming out towards the B side. They know exactly what...
They are struggling in this. I'm starting to get... Extra Salt trying to get some opening picks back here through the wallbang positions, but again, those nades for Astralis have been pretty stellar, as was that shot for OC. Unfortunately, you can't make it to Glaive with a swing out on the trade. That'll be a 2-for-1. In response, Extra Salt leaning in. Sonic caught looking the wrong way at the wrong time. Dupree will take it back to a 2-man advantage. Astralis still gonna working against Extra Salt's defensive, and ES are going towards that B side. Dupree is the only man standing, gets the secondary kill. Can't quite land the third one, but Marky's out there in the open, completely flash blinded, and Dupree makes it a triple in the end for Astralis' second. Smoked off here by the T side line. ES sprayed through, and he gets that kill direct on the headshot of Marky. Big gap for Zipex to work with as well. 2 players line up. OC gets the kill back in. The AWP looking for the second man, but Glaive gets the responsive trade on JT, and now the AWP has got to do a lot of heavy lifting. Sonic does find one good trade back out. 3-on-2 scenario. The bomb plant will be secured. Sonic tapping onto Glaive and Co. They're both held up in the exact same position. They've got to spread out real quick right here. They catch off Dupree, and now back to evens, but Bubsky responds, so it's all left to Sonic to do all the damage. Sees both of the members, but in the end, peeks in against both of them.
Astralis gets so quick to the rotations and in retaking angles, it means that as soon as that bomb goes down, they can't afford to get back to ramp or back over towards yellow and get comfortable in that post plant. Instead, they've just got to keep taking fights, and Astralis start winning out the trades.
Forward, can Fang catch his main man? Smoke will start to clear, but Glaive sees so much, gets one frag. Now JT to fall, Zipex finding Fang. AWP of OC can strike back, get his first kill in this round, but needs to find so much more here. AK Sonic should have back him up. Dogs win the fight against Zipex, and now we're back to a 2 versus 2.
That's the low HP player. Sonic could be everything though. Smoke could go down. Dupree looking to get close towards the orange position. Bomb plan actually gets faked from OC. Now he takes a lot of damage.
Bubsky go for the all-ball bang, doesn't have to do so, gets the USP instead against Sonic, and 2 HP for OC. AWP versus Orpa of the CT forces, but the USP is only required to get his kill in as OC misses a shot.
Side. Nade's coming in, and Fang just wants to try and work with this banger position.
Burst through the AK, bang, can't line up the spray on Dupree, who gets 2 kills, one of which is through the smoke. 5 on 3 gained, Bubsky makes it 2. He lands his AWP shot on JT, and marking it OC. Moving up to try and grab that bomb, try and get the plant down here secured. Oh, but another peek in against Dupree's angle. He gets 3 kills total, and everything falls apart for Extra Salt.
Now, Marky's just hoping to do a little bit of extra damage from here. If he can get a bomb plant, then great, but not even to be. 3 kills up for Dupree, 2 in for Bubsky. Plenty of AK.
Quite ready for what ES were able to bring to the table today for this one for the Astralis side, but they have adjusted successfully. OC, however, and Sonic want to try and get those opening couple of kills. OC is successful, Sonic is not. Fang can't find a trade. Marky can, though. 3 versus 3. Zipek is super duper low, but he still finds the kills. Marky's not sure where to aim. OC still makes a double up happen, but the bomb's been dropped in the open, and they know here for the CT side. Molotov's inbound, Bubsky's on site, AWP's head's been seen, OC now knows exactly where both the CTs are, gets that headshot in for his 3 kills, Quadra up, Zipex there with the AUG, rounds that corner and locks onto the head of JT. Zipex just waiting with the Molotov being used towards the side alley position instead. Smoke back down to the T-side line. They should know. No one's going to check it. Why else would the smoke come in? Trades back and forth. Magis and Zipex holding back the line to a 2 versus 2 as OC finds the latest trade and the backstab starts to complete itself for Dupree. The bomb plant will be secured, but this should be a simple spray to catch off OC. Or is it? They're making their way outside.
And they're retreating. Dupree's actually reading the play. Fang needs to look away, and indeed he does. It all comes down to Bubsky now.
Or pin, smoke down, defuse kit on him. Deagle out, trying to bait in OC's position. Tap that bomb, and they spray through. Fang gets the frag, and Extra Salt defend the lead at the turn of the half for the CT side. 8-7 up for ES. Well, things down on Marky, not the best of starts here for Extra Salt. Astralis get the bomb down in the 5 versus 5, but with a massive HP advantage above him. Zipex, there was a side alley alongside Magisk. Smokes on, here come the CT forces. They face around the corner. Fang gets 1. Marky and Sonic getting a couple of good players back in. Sonic doubles up. Bubsky can trade it. 3 versus 2. Bomb on the defuse. Defusing player sticking it. JT's not taking off the 39. Can't take face in. Marky gets his shot off. And the defuse is stuck in full 10 seconds by Extra Salt. With 9 rounds to the board, they take the pistol. Still trying to make their way up to get this bomb plant in safely. Glaive jumps up, see there the flashbang forward. Bubsky gets 1 good trade back and a 2-for-1 overall with Glaive chiming into a 3 versus 3.
They just trying to span their way through. OC actually gets the difference maker to give the man advantage back up for the city side, but it gets traded right back.
2-1-2. M4, Marky turns it around. All left is Zipex. Mac 10 for him, facing out from running. I think he's over at alley, which he was. Marky going to take face against the defuse kit on Sonic. Taps again, Marky. Facing around the smoke, gets that kill involved, and Extra Salt will just about claim 10. Unless it's so. Smokes up, flashes over, trying to lean forward from us. Gets that 1 kill, managed to get a trade back and a double up against Fang. 2-for-1 for Astralis, but OC catches Bubsky through the smoke. Another great kill for him. I think he's like 24th so far in this game. Yeah. No one does anticipate this. They're all looking towards the site itself. The Galil in OC, caught off. Tap on the bomb. Sonic's got a face out wide. Does just about win that fight, but take the 6 HP as Marky falls. His best bet is to save the weapon, and he knows it.
What a sick protocol coming in from Astralis, and you've got to have a lot of confidence to go for a play like that, because really you know that if you're post-play, this is possible to at least set yourself up for the retake and see what happens.
Oh, Sonic facing in against Glaive. Good kill. Dupree and Bubsky. On the last couple of players left, Sonic looking for another good entry frag, baiting out the shoulder shot. Dupree can't connect to tag damage. He does find Sonic, and that's the kit out of play as well. So Extra Salt now got to act super quickly here. Marky and JT making their moves up. Flashbangs inbound. Smoke on the bomb. Tap the defuse. Marky's going to body block it. He let the face in. Oh, he gets the kill. Dupree trades it. JT's still on it, though, and Dupree finds the headshot regardless. Atline's expecting him to come ahead for the wraparound for the mid-control. M4. Seeing Dupree taking a frag. 4v4. Swings back towards the stairs area. Can't get a shot on Glaive. Trying so desperately hard. Gets 2 ticks off on him in the end. Swings back on Magis, who gets that trade to a 3v3 scenario. CT's on the retake here. Bomb plant secured. Marky is first to respond.
Use that incendiary, try and force him into the open, but Bubsky wants to get behind the generators, wants to take an early fight.
Just gets the kill on JT, Bubsky finds Marky as well, and swings back on OC to make it a double for him. Make it 11 for Astralis, they're back in the lead, but doesn't find anybody at this moment. Molotov's in, trying to drive players out of the sandbags. Sif gets his kill, or Magis actually steals it away from him with the wallbang, but still a kill for Astralis, 5v3.
Just being able to clear out this A side pretty easily. They all swing together. Glaive working in with Zipnix, and a 12th round being gained from Astralis. We do get into another one of these post-plant positions, and Astralis are just not giving up, trying to work in and around the smoke. Fang's going to be the next point of contact. OC getting flashed in. Fang gets another pick.
Glaive falling. On here, smoke down against his nature, and both sides will try and take contention here as the T side rush out into the A bomb site, opening frags of Magic and OC. Bubsky able to try and get one frag back. It's stolen by Magic, who makes it a 3k overall, turning back to a 2 versus 3 overall. The P2K can drop down one player and drop that bomb in particular. Magic will face around the corner against Fang, trying to get out of dodge here up on top of the volley lobby position. The bomb gets picked up. Can they get planted and put down here?
Recover it back towards the side, but Astralis not giving up. They want to keep taking these fights. Fang getting very close to being able to follow up again.
Yeah, but Marky falls, so it's all left to Fang in this scenario. Round in the corner by Bubsky, continues to face on, and Astralis will claim the pistol round. On the site itself, JT on the rafters gets that one good headshot. Frag found easy for the prehab, it's on the return, so the bomb can cross and get planted.
Extra Salt, how much are they going to be able to find on this retake? Without a kid in play, they need another pick, and at least that's going to be the difference maker. OC now being able to deal with Dupree, and the CT's trying to retake in from Rad.
UMP does catch off Bubsky in the upper site, so 4 versus 2, making it 3. Zipex with one good trade. Magis can't hold off against him, however, Deagle spamming away, and Zipex is all that remains here. Mac 10 bursting through, can't catch those frags. They're all so low HP here for Extra Salt. They're on the bomb to tap it and stick the whole 10 seconds. Zipex being covered up by the scout in particular, still faces around against Sonic and probably drops the round from that. 2 kills up for him, trying to take that third fight against OC. Right in the midst of the bomb's last radius. 4 kills up to Zipex, plenty of money gained. 4v4 scenario, Marky still considering where they could be. Taps in, Glaive gets the headshot. Nice and slow, nice and careful, and for Astralis, it maintains the man advantage, but only temporarily. JT's in with a response.
Oh, look at this, though. Like, JT gets that pick and just falls away. Now they can just sandwich him towards ramp, and just the bait of information is going to allow that backstab to come through from hell. JT should have absolutely no idea Magisk could be here.
How far is he backed up? Not far enough, it seems. Magisk. Headshot, one tap, nice and easy. OC's up against Bubsky. Bubsky gets the kill on a Mac 10. And now Sonic's AK is all that remains. 1v3, and Well, Astralis, these rounds might be getting a little bit expensive in certain cases. Bubsky with the AWP trying to get baited out on the AK's part, and he still gets that shot in anyway. Sonic found in at Sonic alongside him here. Deagle and AUG. Zipix caught first. Deagle around the corner. Kills come in for the T side. 2 for 1 on the trade. That might force them forward here. Glaive does catch off Marky and now looks towards the final rifle. Execution deleted from server on Fang and OC. 1v4. (7-0). Oh, OC does find at least one good kill. Grab that AK, get out of dodge.
In the right angle at the right time. OC's looking out towards ramp, not over towards that right-hand side. And after all of that hard work comes through of being able to...
I wonder how they're feeling in this. I wonder what the expressions are looking like for these boys. Again, they've thrown a lot at the wall, but none of it's really stuck here.
Just look positive, trying to move forward, try and see if you can crack some weaknesses here for the Astralis side. A run out towards the upper side is at least grinding a couple of kills for Sonic.
Okay, that's a little bit better there for Extra Salt. Prepared against Astralis' rush tactics. 5-on-3 game. Dupree gonna try to look for Fang on the trade, and he is successful on that front, but 10 HP. It does not quite catch that kill. OC forced back. Dupree does catch JT. Did you see the AWP? No. OC turns it around to get it a 3 versus 2. Glaive for Marky on the backstab face. He paces forward from the squeaky door control. Magis gets that one trade, and now switching back to the AK on 13 points of health. Though, how does he go about this? Well, apparently he doesn't. There you go. Extra Salt. Flash over to allow an outside peek. Fang looking at red box. Molotovs smokes in to indicate an inside play, but they're going outside and they find Fang. The trade at last. 30 seconds. AUG at JT, though, almost catches that bomb carrier. Did see where the bomb's on it. Out towards the... Marky's been seen and taken back. It's all a case of timing. He didn't hear the footsteps. Sonic with 2 kills, however, still holding the A defense, but not for much longer. 2v2, he's finally overwhelmed.
JT can come quickly in from Hut. The only compromise is that he won't be in there with his teammate. Need to try and get a crossfire set. And Zip just waiting for the angle. AUG peeks in. Now it's all down to Bubsky.
Got his kill earlier in the vents. Now got to get 2 more. AWP of OC leading up from heaven. Where does Bubsky defend from? Looking out towards Squeaky. Look back at Hut. Now having all entrances covered from this one angle, but do the CTs check it? JT leans up, seeing the spray transfer does not be found onto OC. No defuse kit for him. I think he's got enough time for this whole thing, though.
Being able to not over-rotate. We see a position in which Marky just can't quite figure out where those sound cues are coming in from. Sonic seems to just waste so much time for the top of Hut, but some really good entries coming through from Astralis towards the upper side. And Bubsky just can't win out the 1 versus 2. Deals with the player out
now from Extra Salt. Pretty standard stuff. But the shot to the leg doesn't connect to Glaive. He does find it on the second face. Should have been an easy kill. That Molotov should not even have been thrown out there.
There has been a trade back, though, and that's the compromise, is that out towards that ramp position, Fang looking to try and get something onto Bubsky. At least they bring the man advantage back, but now the lower take's coming in.
OC sees what's coming. Pops out the observation window. Could still know a bomb plant here with the player coming out as secret. He's taking fire face and taking some damage as well. Sonic rotating to close out the double doors. Zipex being known. Magis gets the kill on Fang. Now they've seen where that bomb is. Still could be denied. It's got to rotate towards Decon if they want to try and get it in a safe position. OC does find Dupree meanwhile, so it's 3v2. And the AWP continues fighting. 3 kills to his name. Marky upstairs. And Extra Salt, well...
that he needs a little bit more assistance, and now they're taking ramp control away. A little bit of...
Back to a 4v against him, aggressive. The AUG caught off. AK and Magis is going to be detected. He gets that kill back in and now needs to get the bomb to the sides.
Even saw JT reading that that was a bait play, but Glaive looking in for a little bit more. Marky does not get caught off guard, and now the advantage swings back to Extra Salt's favor again.
Magis planting from the back lines. Dupree is still lurking upstairs, though. He's got to go back through vents and try and back up his teammate. All 3 CTs coming in from ramp control. Magis naded down. Molotov's burning. Wins out that one fight. Oh, tap to the head of the second man. Can't quite line up the spray against the third. But the AWPer, now up against Dupree, is a known entity. Shots out. Incendiary's down. I think a decoy nade was used there by somebody to try and draw the tension away with the utility. OC seen his man, gets a tag shot, can't get a full-on kill. Dupree gonna challenge him, but OC knows that he's covered off. Dupree's got to wrap around the corner, baited in, the kill comes back for the T-side member. And Astralis take 8 at long last, the half go. They're ready to try and cut off these players, but he can get a kill in, and that could Throw a bit of a spanner into the works is what's really going on. Sonic and Marky line up for Glaive. JT with his Deagle finds one good headshot. That's as far as it goes. OC alone. M4 out of main. Seen there. Not tapped up by Zipex. Eventually gets it in the end. Right, count for it. Trying to see if he can get that weapon back out of the CT hands. But no Kevlar, no resistance, no firepower, no retake for ES.
They're going to definitely hold on to that AK. Now that OC's been able to fall further back towards T-Spawn, but just even getting some more money for himself. But they've got plenty of cash. Just trying to see where the AK is being saved out from. Don't really like seeing OC going for exit frags here. Just make sure you're holding on to that AK, bringing it to the next round.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Definitely want to just get back towards T-Spawn, just hold on to the weapon. Give yourself a little bit of extra bonus firepower going into the next gunfight. Because Astralis will take 10 extra salt, need every little advantage they can get here. Does get one exit frag on Magis, but dodge. Burst through for him. Flashbang completely blind. Glaive will try to look for that fight, but neither player can win it out. Marky gets his headshot in against the Vex. One trade from JT as well. Drops the bomb. Magis there with a responsive. 4v3 scenario. Extra salt being covered off in the vent dive. Glaive catches the pick on Sonic, and now it's all left to the AWP of OC. Still down here towards the B site. Shot on the first man. Not connecting the second. Glaive still waiting. Dupree's got to win this engagement. Got to grab this bomb, get it down to the site. Glaive finally forces forward. OC gets caught off guard. The bomb plant can be secured as a result of this distraction play, but Glaive goes down for OC's 2K, looking for the triple to close this one out. Dupree gets one kill, turns 180 back in with a second, and got to look towards double doors against Marky as well. It's too many players, too many positions to handle. And Astralis gonna make their way downstairs into the B side for extra salt. CTs are already down here, and more are on the way.
Yeah, Rotate's coming in pretty quickly for the CT side. They've really got to try and get this bomb down. They don't know about Bubsky out towards double. Early one-on-one trade coming in, but he's getting sandwiched from all fronts. Fang being able to get another one, but the bomb being dropped.
Yeah, Glaive picking up Marky, 3v2. Dupree still on site and is an unknown entity, I don't think. I think that Glaive's pick has just protected his position for hanging JT. Looking upwards here, Julie's inside Decon, gonna hope forward. Aggressive face from Extra Salt. P250 looking at the back lines. Still can't see anything. Dupree checked into the back corner. Glaive sees his man. Takes contact. Dupree will try and play distraction, draw their attention away. Taps through from Fang. Glaive gets the kill on JT. All that remains, Glaive with a quad drop. Astralis with a pistol. All the kills. Get as much money as possible here. It's the FAMAS from Dupree that will start things off on JT towards outside, seeing nothing else to the T-side line. Meanwhile, Zipex out towards ramp entrance. Gets 1-2, almost 3. Bubsky there with the kill on Fang. Meanwhile, also in the lobby crunch. Marky's lost the bomb control, so the best he can do is potentially get some exits, but even that is a bit of a stretch.
I hope that the CTs just overface him and then he can get another couple of jewels, but Dupree coming in from the back of ramp, even when all the fighting themselves, being able to deal with that last player 12 players towards outside and not give up the ghost that they know that this player is coming in from secret.
Oh, meanwhile, Zipex takes the scout on 2 players and drops the bomb. That's massive for him. Great shot on the first player, then made to support the secondary kill. And JT and Fang, suddenly this position looks a little bit dicey. Bubsky does see JT creeping around. They've heard the second man as well. Spray back, catching him in the center of the site, and it's all left to Fang in a 1v5. Got to recover this bomb. Glaive knows it. Zipex will end up falling, and Glaive gets the final kill. What a great play from Zipex. He was the man that saved they play. Molotov's all inbound. Bubsky's going to take minimal damage for it. AK spray reveals his position. It's Dupree with the opening kill on the AWP. JT with 2 great frags on Magis and Bubsky. Glaive gets caught rotating from the vents. And Extra Salt with an extra great execution. But it's Zipex there with a response back on the nade. Sonic trades him, looked for the spray back on Dupree. Looking for his own 2K off the back of JT's opening. And Dupree realizes it's probably best for him to save the
As much. What's the situation?
Back on their arse. Nades in, smokes out, incendiaries initially coming in for the CT side, going to try to stop them from making their way out to the vent dive. Fast rush in from the hut control. Bubsky gets 3 kills for it. Fang finds a responsive frag. The Magisk into with an easy frag with a bomb dropped in the open. Fang alone, 2 kills to his name, makes it a triple. And the clutch is on, but 8 HP to finish the job.
Oh, even the incendiary out towards that vent drop, just making sure there's no way that he could pick up that bomb, dive down to the lower side, thinking about taking a bit of a jewel towards outside. Might be able to find another pick, but not to be. The headshot angle coming through from Glaive. And what a start. What a round, really, from both teams individually. Like, you see how Bubsky just holds down, waits for the run out, ends up finding 3 kills. Fang almost brings that back by himself, but a one-man army in that round.
those nades in, couldn't get the kills together alongside Glaive aggressing both players towards outside. Can they catch any of these kills? Nades can take all the damage, but Fang overwhelmed. M4 swings back at Glaive, gets a double. Marky trades it, but also on 25, Astralis have gained all sorts of advantages here.
That's so chaotic towards outside. So many fights being...
Because of it.
At least the site's open. That's the positive note. But look how quickly the AWP can at least come into rotation and the incendiary down towards default.
That. And it will be map and match points for Astralis. Extra salts. Did get a bomb plant bonus, but 6 to go to get to OT. They are in trouble at the moment.
A nice read there coming in from Astralis. You could just see for Extra Salt how they were just so caught off guard by that hyper-aggression. It seemed like Magus was the first player to try and go in for it, ended up falling back, and then sort of Glaive being gathered. They don't know about the squeaky player, though.
Pushing on back, Marquis gets the flick towards the spray. 4v4 now. ZipX, main defender. AWP in the back of the pre. Gets his kills. ZipX follows suit. OC with one but pick. But Bobski's back in the corner. The unknown entity. JT gets a trade, but now needs to fight back towards Hot. The bomb's right in his grasp. But ZipX has control, and he has the kill for the round. 16-9 for Astralis. A 2-0 series, eliminating Extra Salt from IEM Summer.
Now, they look excited about that one. That's a big victory. Continue their campaign into the lower bracket with a 2-0 over the Extra Salt side.